Well, a huge hello and good morning. It's me, Sam, and today I wanted to show you how to do some decorative masking tape, and I wanted to work with the colours that will be in the A Piece of Cake's March kit, which is really cool. I don't have it here to show you at the moment, but I've basically worked with the colours. So we've got a bit of green, we've got a bit of yellow, we've got pink, and we've got blue and white, and these are a couple of complementary colours I may use in the end, or otherwise I might keep them for later. But anyway, what I wanted to show you was how to use masking tape, paint and some stamps to basically create your own decorative tape to use on your layouts, and I even end up using it on wrapping gifts for people and stuff. But anyway, I got two different sizes. I got a smaller masking tape and a bigger masking tape, and just the regular old masking tape you can find at Bunnings or anywhere. Funny, I found it at Bunnings. Oh. Anyway, so what you basically start off with is taking a bit of masking tape, laying it out on, well, I've got a craft mat, so that way I can peel it off when I'm finished, or otherwise you can work on, say, the back of a bit of plastic that you've got from one of your actual 12 by 12 plastic plastic bags you get from your paper or whatever. So I'll just take out some of those. Okay, so you might want to do a couple or a batch at a time, because I find this very addictive, using it and making it. Okay, so I've got a couple of the big ones, and I'll use some of the little one as well, because that way, what I mainly wanted to do this was because there's some wasabi tape in this month's kit in A Piece of Cake's designs, that I really wanted another complementary colour tape to go with it. So instead of going out and trying to find another tape, I thought, why don't I just make the tape? And it's so simple to do, and everybody's got a bit of paint, and I'm sure you're going to find masking tape somewhere. Okay, so you've got it all laid out on your craft mat. Next minute, what we're going to do is pick out the colours we want. Then all you do is paint your tape. Really simple. And you can be generous with your coat if you wanted a darker colour, but usually, for me, I end up painting it down, and then I get one of my tea towel rags, you know, the tea towels you have that get so worn out you can't use them for dishes anymore. Get that. Gets to a point where I'm like, hey, I can't see any texture, so I end up rubbing it off, the excess. And you can see that I'm actually creating a bit of texture going on from the way I'm rubbing it. Okay, since I haven't even brought another brush, I'm going to use my fingers. Nothing better than using your fingers and doing some finger painting, hey? So quickly try and get on with this. But then what you've got to do after you've painted all of them, I'm thinking this pink's going to be so light, I might have to do quite a thick coat of the pink on that tape. Okay, a bit of green. It's a pretty intense colour combination, I must admit, which I'm absolutely thrilled about, because if there's nothing I like more as a challenge, trying to make all these colours work together. I know Tam's done a great job with the layouts she's been creating, so I am very inspired to. Anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to come back once these are dried, and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, we're back again, and they're all dry now, so awesome. We can get on with the rest of it. So what we're going to do is, hopefully you picked out some stamps. I've picked out my texture stamp, my musical note sheets, and I've also got a couple of primers that I'd like to try. Okay, so basically, simple as, just pick out your ink. I'm using Distresser ink, which I just can't get enough of, but generally if you use this with any other water, or if you're going to mist over it or anything, remember that it's going to react again and actually, you know, start bleeding or whatever. So maybe the stars on black ink would be good to use if you're going to use a mister over it afterwards, because the last thing you want to do is have your design bleed when you're on the actual layout. So just ink it up, And then easy peasy to stamp. Ink and stamp, ink and stamp, ink and stamp. Oh, missed that bit. Should have inked it a bit better, shouldn't I? That's a bit dodgy. Does she know what she's doing? Anyway, as you can see, you've got that pattern going on here. That's another cool thing I like. You got to love about pattern is all that repetition makes one awesome design. Okay, so this is another one I've got from Tim Holtz. I think it's called, what is it? Oh, something or other, but it's one of his acrylic stamp sets. And I'm going to whack that on. And talking about repetition, and I'm going to whack that right on the green one. It's going to lose the top bit. And then do it again. And again. And one more time, just at the end. There we go. And then you've got the beautiful design going on. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. One thing I wanted to try with this light pink was actually using a different colour than black so that it will actually go with the colours that I'm using in the kit. So I was thinking about using the green. I know pink and green, as my mum says, pink and green should never be seen without a colour in between. But I'm going to break that rule, Mum. I'm so sorry. And I'm going to use, I'm going to use this pattern. It's very girly because it's got flowers in it, but we all know that it doesn't matter as long as you can use a nice pattern. Can't get over some of the textile patterns that are coming out into the scrapping paper lately. It's really making me want to start sewing again. Anyway, so I've got that on there and I've got my green. Really nice pattern. There we go. And as I said before, repetition, repetition, and it makes it look really, really nice. I've got one other idea that may work, and don't laugh at me if it doesn't. It's got to work, this one. This one's got to be, I was thinking paint. Be nice and tricky, and then blotchy design on. Let's try the roller. The roller's going to be better. So I've got a little tiny foam roller. I'm just rolling it in the pink at the moment so that I can roll it in. It's going all blotchy, which is not bad. At least that gives a bit more of a distressed look. Here we go. Great thing, as I said, is you can try as many different techniques and you'll find out which ones are going to work and which ones aren't. And that one did work, yay! Anyway, back to the point is, you can do this absolutely any way you want. You can try any stamps, any colour combination of stamps. Just remember that your distress is obviously going to react again if they get wet on the on your canvas. And okay, another note I must mention when it comes to storing these, you obviously can't leave them on your craft sheet because you need to use it for other things. So what I tend to do is, I did have a bit of clear perspex, but I can't find it after the massive cleanup we just had in this art/study room. So my next best bet I'm going to use is, I've got my 12 by 12 bag and cut it up to a size that I wanted to leave the actual tape on. So this is going to be as easy as putting it down, is picking up the corner, stripping off like so, trying not to get all stuck together just like I did then. There we go. And then obviously laying it down on your sticky, on your clear plastic. There we go. And the great thing about the clear plastic is that you can easily store it by, folding it, rolling it, or hiding it in one of the corners of your stash like I do and never find it again. No. Hopefully you will find it again. So yeah, just keep on doing that. And then you've got a lovely line of tape ready for you. And if you're anything like me, it gets very addictive and you can think up new patterns and everything like that. And it's just fantastic because you can always find an embellishment, a handmade embellishment of your own to put on your own projects. And as you can hear Lachlan in the background, it's time for me to go make breakfast. So thank you so much for watching, and you know, check out the new monthly kit because it's just awesome and I can't wait to play with all the colours. Alright, thank you.